how y'all doing? How y'all living? It's your boy Amari. We back with another one, alright? And by popular demand, we got some explanation videos of the last two BTS songs I did. DKD TV is gonna break it down for me. It's gonna probably make it even more enjoyable than it was when I reacted to them. So let's not waste no time. Let's go ahead and get into it. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell for your boy. Alright? Let's jump into it.
Okay, I know you wanted this, so here we are. The rap line of BTS, RM, J-Hope, and SQUA dropped a hip-hop track recently on their SoundCloud called Ddaeng. It's a song that has
Dang, that beat go hard, I'm not gonna lie.
Oriental and trap beat at the same time, and it's also a diss track sending messages to their haters. But the wordplay inside it is just amazing. For example, the title Ddaeng itself is used in multiple ways throughout the whole song. 18, 13, 38. These are all card combinations that come from a Korean card game called Seotda or Hwatu.
See, that was one of the questions I had. I was like, what do those numbers mean? Like, what? But okay, that makes sense. Those are probably like the full house and like, you know, just the top card combinations.
8대. 잠깐. 굿땡이요?
Simply think of them as the best combinations you can get during a game.
Yep.
For example, 3 and 8, which is called 38 광땡, is the ultimate pair that nothing can beat. Thus, the first meaning of 땡 here would be translated into something like better or invincible.
You wrong, me right, 잘 봐, 하기 좀 올려라, 이번 생은 글렀어 너.
Again in the chorus, the word 땡 is already used in two more different meanings. For these two lines, 땡 is used as the meaning of wrong, which originates from the imitation of a xylophone sound used in quiz shows or auditions when the participant is wrong or bad.
소나무 땡 땡.
For this line, 땡 is used.
Okay, see, that's really cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's actually really interesting. I love learning about new cultures and stuff. So, like, that's really cool. Especially considering you see this a lot in Asian culture. It's just the sound effects usually translate to words that are actually used to describe. Like, the words, the sound effects themselves are words, but they mean, like, it's hard to explain, but I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm saying. It's, like, not really the same in English. Like, we're just gonna say bam, boom, like, and then we're gonna call it a sound effect. We're gonna say this, that, blah, 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 whatever. But like in this instance, you're gonna say, like, you have a dang, and they're using that as like the buzzer sound, like where we would say that's a buzzer or that's wrong. They have like dang. That, I don't know. That's really
used
cool
as the sound of a bell. And it also comes from a children's song called 학교 종이 땡땡땡. Regarding J-Hope mentioning homework in the next verse, there's a very high possibility that this line implies the meaning of go to school, kids.
Hip hop, dang, rap star, dang, young rapper, dang, 방탄, dang, but 현실, bang, worldwide, bang.
The first lines of J-Hope's verse describe the criticism they received in the early ages about their hip-hop or rap style, or BTS being a flop. However, in the next lines, he explains that now they've become a worldwide bang from a dang.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't even catch that. See, learning is fun, guys. Stay in school. But yeah, that's really cool because they're wrong, but now you're just like, now, like, I'm bang, like, I'm like that, I'm what's up. Like, that's dope to me.
The next lines, he explains that now they've become a worldwide bang from a dang.
Damn. 내가 보기에 너네는 땡. 우리 모두가 땡. 누가 끝발이 좋든 간에 나는 땡전에 상관하네.
It kind of gets trickier in Suga's verse. The usage of dang is suddenly changed without any notice. The first
dang
indicate the meaning of wrong or nope.
Yeah.
But when he says 누가 끝발이 좋든 간에, he suddenly jumps into the card game again. 끝발 is an everyday slang word for power/influence. When you see a very successful person, you would say something like 와, 끝발 죽이네 or 끝발 날리네. This everyday slang word's origin comes from the card game 섰다 again. Good is a combination of cards equivalent to 1 point to 9 points. It's the most common pairs you will receive during a game. In contrast, a 땡 is above all goods.
땡.
So that's what SQUA is saying in his last lines. 나는 땡 전혀 상관 안 해. Which means, I'm a 땡 and I don't care about you lower class goods.
Oh, yo, they flexing on him. They really flexing. Yo, talk to him.
So one more thing before we go into RM's verse. Good has the same sound as good. Yeah, and this good means the end. SQUA ends his verse by saying 계속 걱정해주길 good. It could be a double translation as continue worrying about us low pointers, losers, and continue worrying about us, the end, I'm out, mic drop.
계속해 산소리 땡 어릴 적 좋아함 얼음 땡난 띵동 넌 땡 넌 칠끝 난 땡 라면 먹고 잔 얼굴 땡 널거지들 두열 땡날 봐 난 네 얼땡 네가 쩔어 멋져 개얼땡.
Now personally, RM's part is the apex of this whole song. It's because in one single verse, he uses 7 different usages of 땡.
Jeez.
The first line, 캐셔 계산 소리 땡, is literally the sound of the cashier opening.
Ding.
Which could also imply that he has a lot of money now.
Yep.
And the second line, 어릴 적 좋아함 얼음 땡, is a Korean version of tag. It's when kids run away, they shout 얼음, which is freeze, to get immune from the catcher, and then another survivor can come along and tag the frozen person, saying 땡, which unleashes him from the frozen state. And third, 난 딩동, 넌 땡, means I'm correct and you're wrong.
Yep.
And fourth, 넌 칠끝, 난 땡, is again referenced from the card game. You might be a 7-pointer, but I'm above that tier. Fifth, 라면 먹고 잔 얼굴 땡, comes from the expression 땡땡 부었다. It's a fun way to describe your face is swollen after you've eaten ramen last night. 6.
Hey, yo, he calling people fat out here. That's rude.
It's a fun way to describe your face is swollen after you've eaten ramen last night. 6. 떨거지들 do your thing, 날 봐, 난 네 air thing. RM is now playing with language now.
Yep.
The pronunciation of dang is similar to thang, which is the slang of thing in English. Last but not least, 7th, 네가 쩔어, 멋져, 개얼탱. RM finally uses another similar sound, 탱, to make it rhyme with 땡. 얼탱이 없다 is a slang for 어이가 없다, which means dumbfounded.
어이가 없네.
Phew, so basically I would summarize this song as genius wordplay and rhythmical onomatopoeia. The repetitive dang sound makes the song much more rhythmical and addictive, whereas the various meanings of dang constantly changing throughout the song make it hard for foreigners or average people to understand, but at the same time makes it genius for a rap lyric.
우린 celebrate 아직 excel no break 네가 뭔데 날 인정해 이름값 하는 개구리들 응원 안 해주기를 간절히 기도할게.
We celebrate rather than being a celebrity. This line shows BTS's attitude or mentality of being a celebrity in a nutshell. It's not about being special or enjoying the spotlight. It's about sharing and returning the love they received by celebrating together.
이름값 하는 개구리들 응원 안 해주기를.
이름값 하는 개구리들 우물 안에 죽기를. This is a reference from a Korean saying called 우물안 개구리,
Frog in the
which
well.
means a frog is stuck in a well and he thinks that well is his whole world.
Yep.
Thus, he's very narrow-sighted and he thinks he's the best inside that small world. 개구리 usually just means frog, but in this case I think there's a hidden double meaning inside it, saying 개구리다, which is a slang for fucking lame or foul. I think RM is addressing to the haters in Korea who think they're the best with their own lame songs in this small country. He's saying they should die in this small well called Korea without even having the opportunity to see the big world outside.
Yo, bruh, this is crazy. Like, I don't care how you feel about international music coming from another country. The fact of the matter is, like, after watching this explanation, my point just stands even harder. Like, these guys know what they're doing. The rap line of BTS, RM, J-Hope, and SQUA, like, the first few songs I reacted to from BTS, I said it. Yo, these guys are actual rappers. Like, they have a background in rap. Like, they know what they're doing. Like, they've been doing this for a minute. Clearly. Like, that's... Yeah, like they're actual. They're not just singers trying to rap, or like they're not, you know, pop stars trying to be rappers. Like, no, they know what they're doing, and that pen That pin is crazy. All the different meanings and just all the different things they tacked into these verses that I really wouldn't have known about unless I got it broken down. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Shout out to BTS.
BTS is now using as a stage. Last but not least, as a director's commentary, I would like to point out the fact that despite this song being a diss track, there is actually no real hate or toxic cursing inside, but rather BTS chooses to play around playfully with the word Ddaeng in a teasing manner and swaggering about their current success. For me, this is the point that sets apart this song from all other diss tracks.
Yep.
Low negativity, but comic and satirical high self-esteem.
That was fire. That was definitely fire. I'm glad I watched this. I'm glad you guys suggested this. Yeah. I can't wait to do UGG. I definitely want to hear what they were talking about in UGG. So, yeah, thank y'all for watching. Drop down to the comments what other BTS songs do y'all want to see me react to? Which explanations do you want to see me react to? Let's talk about it, all right? Until the next one, I'll see y'all. I'm gone. Peace.